Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. Please, sit down, or stand up, or drive your car, however you choose to interact with this video. This is episode 1 of the Hyperborean Bebop. And before we start today's video, let us bebop our way into it. Bebop, doo-doo bow, beep bebop, and boo-doo dow, beep bebop, and boo-doo dow. It's the Bebop Show. My name is Suppression. And you know what I think about the true self? I think it should remain underneath my watch, underneath my care. Why? For no reason. For no reason. Because I am Suppression, and I say, you're stupid, you're dumb. Boom. Boop-a-da-beep-beep-beep-bop. There are no bureaucracies that lead to freedom. The bureaucratic mindset is one which self-polices. Bureaucracy is a system which seems unbreakable. There are specific protocols, there are certain methods that create specific outcomes. But the outcome we talk about on this channel is ascension. It is full freedom from anything which binds us. And most importantly, that which we consent to within our psyches. We ultimately bind ourselves. We self-police ourselves in a state of seriousness. Let us become jokers. Why so serious? What is so serious about that which wants to erupt from your mind or even outside of yourself and tell you what to do, how to act, how to be? Last time I checked, you are you and I am me. And anything that comes out of us is a gift, period. But what this Shadowland has done, oftentimes, is convince us, or try to convince us, that we need to censor ourselves. That we don't know what's up, and we won't know what's happening, so we have to just... What? Hammer ourselves? This is called suppression. So oppression is when there is a force seemingly outside of us that wants to tell us how to act, how to think even. But within ourselves, the oppressive force is called suppression. And the only reason we would suppress ourselves is if we are being too serious. Stop it! Stop! Just stop it. No, stay serious, because your feelings, your desires, and your expression is unacceptable. So keep being friends with me, and keep being afraid. Okay? I am Suppression. Thank you. When we suppress ourselves, here's what happens within us. We tell ourselves, that is bad, or wrong, or unperfected, or dangerous, and if I accept it within myself or let it out, then it's going to hurt me and maybe even hurt others. So I dare not do that. That's what suppression says. But expression takes the express lane and says, move over. Hey, this is me. This is how I am. How are you? The only way we can effectively do this is if we laugh at that which previously seemed so serious. When we can laugh and find amusement in that which wants to battle, in that which wants to hurt, always within ourselves, by the way, then there's no dual. We are in the realm of duality. And in order to exit this realm of duality, we must merge the dual into the singular. And it really is about letting go a serious frame of mind, a serious way of interacting with ourselves. That shouldn't be how it is. That isn't okay. I just want to do right. I just want to do good. Most of us are very familiar with the so-called evil, the so-called bad. But the bad is just as meaningless and illusory as even the good. The more we try to do what's good and not what is authentic, we morph ourselves. The more we morph ourselves, twist our trueness, and thus we get serious. But it's for no other reason than we twisted our own true vitality and passion. And passion rules all of divine creation. Because there is a passion which just wants to leap out and be exposed, just like we said in the last video. Be naked. But it can't do that if we're self-policing. Policemen, the law and order system in general, go by specifics. They abide by bureaucratic ways of interacting with their subjects. You specifically did this, the law section B659, blah, 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 blah. And we have internalized this in all of our experiences at some point or another, due to, again, the fact that we just want to be good little beings. So all of us here, we have wanted to be good little beings, haven't we? But that's the problem. You're not a good little being, and you're not a bad little being. You're not a little being, period. Spirit wants to wink at you. I can't wink. That's kind of creepy. And say, hey, you got this passion, let it out. Let it come forth. Don't deal with the details. That's when we start getting so serious. The devil is in the details. The more we sift through the specifications of what we have to do and what happened and what's going to happen, the more we're exiting flow state. That is the state that grants us full access into Hyperborea, where we can beep and bop and boop. Open up your mouth and say it loud. Open up your mind and let it spill out. Let it ooze out of you. Pure realness, pure passion. We don't have to judge it as ugly or distraught. Look at the world we're in. Well, I'm in quite a beautiful sanctuary. But the energy extraction maze we're very familiar with, that consciousness is quite ugly. It's quite serious, quite heartless, just wants to impose bureaucracy. So why would we internalize that and deal with things with fear? Because that's the only reason we're ever serious. And by serious, I don't mean like taking pride in what you do. Like there's a few definitions. I'm serious about my music, or I'm serious about the type of watermelons I buy. I'm talking about the opposite of laughter, of humor. Humor. The more we are in humor, the more hues we have. I just want to say to Suppression Anonymous. I used to be suppression, but I am now expression. I am no longer a complete asshole. How does that feel? It feels great. Let us extinguish that little voice in the mind, not in the heart. It's never in the heart. It's in the mind. That says, well, that's bad. That's not okay. What are you doing there? I'm the internal policeman, and I am going to write you all of these tickets. Your life will go down the drain if you even think about being who you are. But you know what we can do, and there will be no consequences? We can take our metaphorical sledgehammer and go, okay, you want to corner me? You want to corner this guy, buddy? What if I corner you? And what happens to a shadow when we approach it with sincerity of passion, with absolutely no fear, no intimidation? Guess what? It dissolves and gets reintegrated back into you. Because that was not anything horrible. It was our own suppression, our own self-oppression and self-policing, which creates any sort of breakage from our beauty and purity. This is when we feel taunted by ourselves. This is when we look in the mirror and say, oh no. Literally and metaphorically. Beep boop bop beep beep beep. Thank you. If you want to be somebody that you like, then you gotta stop being stupid. And by stupid I don't mean unintelligent, no, I mean being damn polluted with the thoughts that make you chase your tail. So the heart closes down and you feel failed. So if you want to be somebody that you like, you gotta stop being fucking stupid. Oh, if you think that you're somebody that you're not, then it will come crashing down. And the one who is stupid will blame the world and will grow into a bitter frown. So stop whatever makes you feel blue. Pull your head out your butt and say I do. So if you want to be somebody that you like, then you gotta stop being stupid.